All feeds on Instagram aren't created equally. To be honest, they're really boring better ones. Like this of a theme page. It might work for a meme page, but definitely won't work for a personal brand, business page. And you have some perfect Instagram pages that are so aesthetically pleasing, like mine. Look at that, look at that. I have a photo and then I have all carousels. That's so good. So in this view, you learn how to build an aesthetic Instagram feed as a personal brand, as a business, or as a team page. This is the best guide you'll find online for free, and it's the beginning, it's the pillar of your Instagram account. And to start, all I need from you is to grab a few things. First, a cup of coffee, and it better be iced 20-cent homemade coffee, because you are awesome.
Thank you.
And second, grab my free 0 to 10k followers guide on Instagram that you can grab your copy of in the description down below. Oh, and by the way, if you want to grow organically on Instagram with hashtags, I have a service that can help you, that will research the hashtags for you. It's also in the description. Okay, so first let me show you a good example of feed of a personal brand. It's actually someone I've worked with in the past, and it's Kimberly Dunn. She's a country music artist, and if you check her feed right now, it's super aesthetic, and it's easy to point out that it's super aesthetic. But can you explain why? What makes you feel that way? First, there's a pattern in the colors, right? And it's basically the filters that she's using. There's very easy ways to create your own filter. You can even do it with Instagram. But if you're just starting out, I would actually advise you use Visco. I'm using the free version. And you can create your own filter and apply it to every single post that you have. Also, it's where she is within the picture. She's always in the picture, in the center of the picture. She's rarely on the right, too right, too left. And it seems like all of the photos are pages of the same book. If you consider your Instagram account like a book and you handle it and treat it like a book, you want all the pages to fit together. You don't want to have a random post about business and then a random post about cats. You want to synchronize your content, and that's very important when you are building an aesthetically pleasing personal page. Also, as a personal brand, you want to be able to monetize your audience or make some cash, some moolah from your audience. And the only way to do that is to have a very niche and precise message that you want to get across. You want to have the goals that you have set for the year dictating your everyday activities, because if your goal on Instagram is to sell an ebook or a course after a year, you wouldn't be posting that many cat photos, because the followers you will be gaining or nurturing from those cat photos are not very likely to purchase your program, for example, or the Etsy homemade stuff you're making. And this brings us to the second time of an aesthetically pleasing or an aesthetic Instagram feed, and that's the business page aesthetic feed. What is a good business page aesthetic feed? Well, I'll give you another example of a client I've worked with, and it's Ewa Dane. She's great. She has a great color palette. Obviously, she has some quotes on her page as filler content, and she has some photo shoots throughout the year that then she can repurpose for content. So the first thing to have an aesthetically pleasing page, as we talked about, is the filters. Pretty much the same filter on every photo. The second thing is to batch your content. Whenever you're going to take pictures of your product or within your coffee shop or whatever, don't take one, take multiple ones that you can batch and use for later purposes. And all the quotes, you can see, is for mothers, you know, inspiring motherhood, jokes about that. And also, one thing that you can do is actually tag your products. And for her, she has the option, I know that. Oh yeah, here it is on this, and you can go ahead and check her out. By the way, check her products, they're really good. She has diaper bags and a lot of other accessories. And the third page that you want to have an aesthetically pleasing feed on is actually a theme page. And I want to shout out a friend that's running a theme page right now. It's actually, let's see if I'll get this right. Yeah, Savage Business. tips. It's a friend of mine, he's also a fellow YouTuber, he's Steve, and if you check him right here, first the highlights are super nice, right? And you can actually create your highlights by just clicking the new option, and for that you just need a Switch creator or business account. I have a few videos on it, you can check one of them in the cards above. And if you see his posts, they're always, you know, like pages of the same book. And before he was doing multiple posts like this with this orange line that was really nice, but I think he archived those, I gotta ask him. So this is how you build an aesthetically pleasing Instagram feed. If you have any questions, comment in the comment section down below. And you know what? I will shout you out in one of the next videos. Don't believe me? I will. Just comment your Instagram username down below. And we have a few shout out winners on this video. The first one is HTX Zizi. I follow back, just gonna grow, trying to grow. Okay, here is his Instagram account. Not the best strategy. If you follow my guides, you have better ones, but it works. Then we have nerdin.mj. Please give me a shout out or follow. Done. See you next one, a video that keeps the doctor away. This is no financial or medical advice, and by the end of this video, check one of these videos out. See you next one. Bye.